I don't give a fuck what show niggas want to put up against it. I'm
All right,
choosing
cool.
Snowfall.
We
Nah,
straight.
that shit from
Nah,
writing
Snowfall
to
is
pacing
crack.
and casting, like that shit's and like it's just
I'm talking
perfect.
about, and I'll even take it deeper. If we go in any drug related show, I'm
Yes.
taking Snowfall.
Yes.
What's another drug related show that people would say
The
is better?
The
Wire,
Wire,
Breaking
all of that shit.
It's
I
Bad,
was trying to tell
it's better than
niggas
both those
it's
shows.
better
It's
than
better than
both
it
both
those
those
don't
shows,
shows.
bro.
matter. Snowfall
It's better than both
has
those
it
shows.
hands down.
It's better than Narcos. It's better than all those shows.
Narcos, none of them shits is fucking with Snowfall. From the from the from the from the acting to the writing to like the factuality of what's going on.
Right.
Like nobody's fucking with it, bro.
Nah.
Nobody's fucking with it.
Nobody's fucking with that shit, bro.
That shit's too good, man.
Jay Lenz was good, my boy.
My nigga, they literally showing niggas how the hood got turned into the hood. Like the
Yeah, I
shit is
know. That
crazy.
shit that shit fire.
I love it, man. Shout out Franklin Saint. Shout out my son Franklin Saint.
Yeah, he a real nigga too. I like his character development.
Yo, I feel like Nipsey taught him how to speak like a American.
His acting coach is is corrupt or one of the niggas that fuck with Snoop Dogg
Yeah,
from
because
back in
he
the day.
his diction is very, it's like very authentic.
It's like either corrupt or I forgot what the nigga name is, but the nigga every time he talk about he be on his Instagram telling stories about the nigga pulling up on him and giving him like the vocal training. And he was like the nigga just call him and be like, "Hey, cuz, pull up outside, cuz. Pull up outside, cuz. Hey, cuz."
Yo, his diction when he's speaking like a Cali nigga is crazy. You would think he's like nigga Fresh said he waiting to be accepted.
Yeah.
You would think he's really from there type shit. It's an amazing show, man.
He's
Amazing.
he's a great
I love
actor.
I love I love Leon's character though.
Yeah, Leon is fire.
Yeah.
Like Leon's character is amazing because the nigga be like the nigga you can see how like headstrong he is like when he get in his like bag and shit.
Are they gonna
But
make that nigga start the Crips? They might as well.
I feel like he already did because
But they might as well just make him
Oh, he
start like
said
being like
Jalen
essentially
said Jalen
1984
said
Crips
W
was
Dub
already
C from
established.
West Side Connection.
Dub C. It is Dub C. Yeah,
It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense because he be talking like he did be talking like a nigga from Dub C area.
Facts.
The
Y'all are obviously not talking about Soul, so
Shout out
nah,
Soul,
nah,
man.
nah,
That
nah.
shit
Fuck
good as
Soul.
fuck.
Fuck Soul, nigga. Snowfall. Snowfall on the bluff.
But we not talking about Soul, nigga.
Snowfall on the
That's
bluff.
Yo,
hilarious.
tweet out the link, y'all. I
Shit, I
tweeted
got
on
you.
my page too, but send the link out.
That's hilarious.
Nah, you don't fuck with Snowfall though, Fred?
nah. What's that show?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit mad good, bro.
What's it come on?
FX.
I'm be honest with you. I haven't seen anything in. I don't even know what the last 2 years, whatever.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody need to watch Snowfall because that is black excellence at its finest.
Facts.
Who's on it?
It's some. I mean, the star of it is an English nigga, but you know they be casting the English niggas to pay them less.
Yeah.
Are them niggas not SAG actors? They got to join something else when they English, right?
I think so.
Nah, he's a Sag actor though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Let me look.
But, you can join both, I believe.
Oh,
Snowfall. It's about coke.
yeah.
It's about the CIA
Crack cocaine.
creating cocaine. Well, not creating crack, but
It
helping
was the
niggas
war.
create
The
crack.
war on drugs. Basically, they like going through how the hood ended up in the war on drugs.
Season 4.
Yeah, they be going crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, season 4 starts on the 25th of February. But our dad just watched 3 seasons in like a week.
Oh, John Singleton made this.
Yeah. He do gets credit as executive producer. That's a fact.
This looks kind of tough.
All right, I'm just sending out alerts to everywhere.
Where?
Amazing show though. Amazing ass show. I don't even know. Damn, I just tweeted my tweet mad fucking wrong, but fuck it, y'all niggas gonna retweet it. Amazing ass show, bro. Amazing ass show. Like knowing like that the shit is like what's happening in the show actually is what really happened is the crazier part because they giving you it in such like intricate detail type shit. Like the nigga gets his cocaine directly from a CIA agent fronting like a drug kingpin.
Them even showing the niggas going overseas and like taking
all
the
of
drugs
that, my nigga. The CIA agent himself.
The nigga flying the plane with all the bricks.
The craziest part about the show to me though is that the nigga Reed does not know that he is as disposable as the rest of these niggas.
Yes, he don't.
Take off the
nigga, I mean, we know because of how military training is. It's to
fuck the military training, my nigga. He should be able to see. He is too smart to not see it. The way that the nigga who was above him just got wiped out the picture.
Yeah.
He's dumb.
The way that dumb niggas move in their own little organized, like the CIA, the niggas in the CIA is moving with each other like they all the ops.
Yeah.
That like nigga, you should see
you should see that this gonna get fucked up soon.
Yep. Eventually.
Your coworkers are treating you like you the ops.
Yeah.
You treating them like they the ops. Y'all niggas is all supposed to be fighting crime together.
Well, we fight crime if we could fight each other, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, come on, man. After we fight the crime, nigga, who we gonna fight?
Who we gonna fight?
Yo, son.
We gotta fight each other.
Like, the levels of corruption that they show you
is mad crazy.
Literally from the top all the way to the bottom, low-level drug dealer niggas. There's corruption all through this shit. And everybody just act like it's
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I only watched 4 episodes, and within those 4 episodes, I was just like, "This is fucking crazy."
Nah, bro, that shit gets crazy.
This is fucking insane.
That shit is wild. That shit is
whole show is wild.
The wildest, but the real wildest part about the whole show, my nigga, is in a year's time, this nigga went from selling dime bags of shake to fucking being a multi-millionaire fucking drug kingpin, son.
Yeah,
hell yeah, son.
But
all by chance.
Is this show like I don't even want to say something blasphemous, but is this show up there with The Wire?
It's better than The Wire.
This show is better than The Wire, bro. I just said it before you came on here. There's not a drug show ever made that can compare to Snowfall.
Nah.
Really?
No.
It's that good, bro. It is that good.
It can't compare. So
but
they're
FX,
showing you
they can do HBO things on FX though, right? In terms of cursing and
they cursing.
They cursing and shit, but it's
they curse like a motherfucker because that show is on FXX, which is like the adult shit.
Here's the thing: it's like The Wire can't necessarily compete with it because it's like it's a whole different area. You get what I'm saying? Like right now we in 2020 where they got like more information, more nuance. Better cameras, better actors. 82. You get what I'm saying? The story is better.
So
it's not like The Wire is shit, but it's like this shit is just now. You get what I'm saying? And it's better because it should be better. You feel me?
Also though, my shit for it being better than The Wire is the show and the content of the show.
Yeah. Without
them, there is no Wire.
Right.
Yeah.
Like without what is happening in this show,
that's a fact. That's the
Baltimore doesn't even get how it is now.
Yeah,
without what happens in 1980 whatever in South Central Los Angeles.
That's facts.
Honestly, we're I think it's fire because it's literally showing.
And to be 100% honest,
figured out
Oakland,
how to move.
None of this happens.
Yeah, like they showed niggas how to like actually be gangster for real and make money for real. And also get fucked up for real and how fucked up the game was. The shit is crazy. That whole shit.
Does Oakland even get that credit like in the game, like as the Godfathers of crack?
In the West Coast, they do.
Because crack originated in Oakland.
I feel like everywhere else, niggas don't even be knowing, bro. Niggas dead don't know.
They don't.
I'm gonna watch. I've been looking for something else to watch anyway.
That's a good one, bro.
That's a good one, bro.
That's an OD good one.
That's a real good one. My niggas, It's the 100th episode, man.
Crazy.
It's fucking insane. Crazy. We got to do a hate chant and do this intro right, just because it's the 100th episode. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Let's get it. Hate chant. Hey. Hear ye, haters now in session, and you are now rocking with the finest, most luxurious, the most notorious, the most scrumptious haters you ever seen in your cotton picking life. And we are back with our 100th episode celebration. You feel what I'm saying? We coming together. We gonna chop it up about the fucking journey, what we want to do, what y'all want to see us do, how can we build on this. This is just gonna be us having fun. You know what I'm saying? We got some topics to talk about for real, but we just gonna be here. This gonna be more of one of our fun episodes where we just celebrate, build with the people. If you in the crowd and you want to come up, you know what I'm saying? Come through, pull up. It's the celebration because we won't be here without y'all. At the end, we taking y'all suggestions for like shit we should change, shit we should add, you know what I'm saying, to see how we can really build this show out and make it grow. But shout out to MH Apparel, shout out to Find Love Soon, Colton. Who we missing?
Shout out to Hustle with a Goal, shout out to Potluck Crew, shout out to Super by Cope, and shout out to Toy Soldiers. Squad. All
right, let's get it. Colton, well, what's your hater name this week? What you going with, bruv?
I think I'm gonna go with Mitch McConnell and Kamala Harris joining forces to say no to $2,000 stimulus.
Let's get it. Palm.
Today, this is 100. Being that my man just turned 36 years old. Being that, it's year 18 for my mans. Still dominating. I'm going to be LeBron James haters.
Okay. Fred.
I'm feeling nostalgic today. And I feel really haterful. I'm going to be LeBron James' number one hater, Paul Pierce.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a good one, bro.
There was definitely a nigga in Snowfall that looked like Paul Pierce that got stabbed.
That was Paul Pierce.
That was him.
All right. I got a good one. Because everybody hates these. And they just don't know they hate these. So this week, I'm going to be any wig in the Tyler Perry movie.
I actually love those, man. But I hate them. That's why I love them.
We can even be specific. I'll be Shamar Moore's braid wig.
Yo, it's funny that you brought that up. No funny shit. All right. There was a wig like that in Snowfall.
There was a wig like that in Snowfall.
When they went to Inglewood, was it Inglewood? Where they got where a nigga man boy cousin is crazy ass cousin is.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga had on his security nigga had on a Shamar Moore braid wig for sure.
Okay, fucking with it.
It was a little more silky. Shamar Moore had
hilarious.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's a mad good one.
Definitely very good one.
Fucking
those
man.
Is bad wigs. Those is bad wigs for real.
Fuck man. 100 episodes though, man. That's a lot of fucking episodes.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking episodes. Let me find out. What was the first episode?
It was I know we started it in the summer, so it had to be like July.
Did we start this in 2017?
Is it 2017?
No, I'm gonna check now though.
I don't know. It had to be 20. I think it was
this shit. Honestly, this shit feel like 15 years, bro.
I feel like y'all should have got Reem on here too for the 100th episode. I'm just saying, I feel like that would have been the right thing to do.
Reem don't fuck with niggas.
July 17th, 2018.
See? The real niggas. I knew it was the summer.
the name of our first episode, Kristaps Porzingis is Pan-African.
Oh, wow.
That didn't age well.
Yo. Fuck, man. Why do we even start this fucking podcast?
I'm thinking about. Oh, well,
I know why. I'll tell you why.
You hit niggas up one day and was like, "I got an idea."
Get that ass.
Yeah. All right. So this is why. All right. It's kind of deep, but I don't want to get too dark, right? So anyway, so I always seen people podcasting and shit like that, and I never really wanted to jump in that lane. You feel me? Like, what the fuck can I offer to fucking podcasting, bro? And it was more like, I don't know, so I'm not going to. So I started just paying attention to like what was going on in my mention. It was like every time I said something that was like not necessarily like, out of this world, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? You know how I just approach situations people don't approach, you feel me? With a different kind of brashness and honesty. And when you say that, when you go like that, people are, oh, you a hater, nigga. You always hating on some shit. And like, I'm not hating, nigga, I'm telling the truth. Feel what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, cool. I got that in the back of my head. And then I'm somebody who lost a lot of people over the last few years, so I think about death a lot. So I'm like, all right, what's one way that like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I go, people can go and see something, see who I am and what I am. All they're gonna have is like my Twitter page. Like I don't know what my great grandfather ever thought about anything. I don't know what my grandfather ever thought about anything. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no track record, no nothing. So it was like, all right, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta have like pure intentions. You feel me? I can't just do shit for bread or try to be popping. It's like, all right, then that's my pure intention right there. Like I want to leave something behind for people. You know what I'm saying? Like my family, my nieces, my nephews, whoever. If they never get a chance to meet me, then they get to see me in my genuine self. So that was one of the main reasons why I started, and I brought it to y'all. Well, I tweeted about it. Not all of this, but I tweeted about it. Y'all was like, yo, I want to get parts. And then Reem was like, he wanted to be down. So I was like, fuck it. Let's do it. And then that was it for me. We was on and popping from there.
I remember around that time, me and Palm was doing Second Take.
Mm-hmm.
We was doing Second Take, and I was also doing a podcast with Waz. And
fuck that guy. Like, he's a bitch.
So, continuing. Niggas was doing that podcast, and at that point, I remember that fuck shit happened, and then niggas was like, me and Palm and Peter, shout out Peter, Perfect, Peter, my shout fucking Peter, guy. Bro. Always shout out Peter. Life, I remember at that point, we was just like, niggas we gonna figure it out. We gonna find our own way to do our own shit. And then Trey tweeted that shit. And then I just remember being like, pull up to the crib. Niggas will do it at the crib. And then we decided we was gonna do it at Trey's crib.
Mm-hmm.
And then shit was just lit from there. And I also, funny ass story. I just remember like this is me being one thing Trey kind of doesn't know is that Trey does this thing where he's like wary of people that like I'll bring around at first, which is mad. Like that's normally okay. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm also like that with Trey, but I just won't tell him.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember around the time where he was just like, yo, the Fred, when he was like, yo, I know this nigga from college. Like, and you had the Caucasian shirt, like the Indian type shirt. Not Indians. What's the fuck is the team? The Redskins?
The Indians. No, the Caucasian shirt is from
Indians. Oh, it's the Indians, right? And you had that shit. And I just remember Trey being like, damn, nah, he's mad cool, man. We should probably bring him on the show. And I just remember going on your page and just being like, I don't know. I was like, nigga, what we trying to do? I don't know if this nigga gonna like us. Like, I remember in my head, I was like, I don't know, man. We probably can't make jokes with this nigga and shit. He got mad followers. Nigga was on Ellen. I'm like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. And then that was one of the greatest decisions ever because I remember like following you for like a long time, and then like after the shit happened, I was just like, nigga, we should ask Fred. Do you think Fred was gonna be down?
Bro, honestly, y'all are like, I don't know how many people know this because like obviously I get caught up with some bullshit sometimes. So I be popping in, popping out like an asshole. But this shit
not like an asshole, like a nigga with a best-selling book. Go cop his book, y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate it. This shit is therapy for me. Like, nah, real talk. Like, I love the shit out of y'all niggas, man. And I don't.
Yeah, we love you too, bro. Facts.
Tell y'all enough, but I've been rocking with the show, for 2 years plus now.
Yeah.
And you know, when I came on with, you know, when y'all had Reem on the show still, and I just came and caught a guest at the crib, and it was just wild funny because niggas, I would just watch y'all argue with Reem. I think Paul and Reem got to an argument. And I'm sitting there like, these niggas is crazy.
Yeah, fact.
And like, but I knew already because, like, you know, Trey and me know each other. Like, fuck all the Twitter shit, this and that third. Like, Trey and I know. Like, I could have seen Trey in the street years later scrapping. Was like, that's Trey. I'm over here, right? Like, I don't think about all that blue check other shit, but I could tell from jump that y'all was like, oh, we got us a blue check nigga in the house, and this nigga. And y'all said something, I can't remember what it was, and I was like, nigga, hell yeah, fuck that bitch. And y'all like, what?
Oh yeah, I do remember, and that was the moment when I was like, all right, I shouldn't be judging Fred, man. I thought you would have came through with like the media trained ass answers, and the nigga just pulled up on his nigga shit, and I was like, oh, he's a nigga too. Okay. Yeah. Also, not to get too deep, but I also remember at that time, after the podcast, after the second take and the other shit was ending, I just remember thinking like, damn, I got to do something and continue to be consistent at something. And I'd rather do it with people I actually fuck with for real.
Yeah.
And
like, fuck with Wise.
I fuck with Wise, but
nah, we as a team don't fuck with Wise.
Yeah. So niggas is right. So,
we from 64th. And from 65th, not from 63rd.
That's a fact. But I just remember like in my head, like just being like, damn, I'm gonna be as consistent as I was with this other nigga that's not really my nigga like that, even though Palm was there and that's like my mans and Peter and Cope and shit. But like I was mad consistent with this and it was good. So if I'm gonna do this with the homies, I definitely gotta be consistent with this. And this is actually like mad funny, but I feel like this is my longest relationship.
I mean, for me, man, I mean, y'all niggas know, Cole, you know, especially like all of this shit is all some new shit to me. Like, I'm not even I remember when I first got on Twitter, I wasn't even allowing people that I didn't like personally know to follow me. Like, I would just block them type shit. So like to be doing some shit like this for going on 2.5 years with 3 niggas who I met off Twitter who became like my brothers is remarkable.
Yeah,
facts, man.
Can I let me tell you something about Palm right quick though? That's dumb funny. Do y'all remember when I did that shit that was like I forget what it was called, it was like Loving Black Women or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nigga Trey like gonna send me a video of Palm, right?
I remember that shit.
And this nigga's in a ski mask, right? and I remember putting the website together and the shit was on like Essence and it was like, hey, you know, on the website you added a nigga with a ski mask, right? And I was like, yeah, that's the hardest black love that there fucking is. That was before I had met Palm, and I was like, this might legitimately be my nigga. I was like, I finally get to be the full niggerdom that I be fucking with, or the low. And put that and inject that shit in my public shit. I was like, I'm fucking with it. That was hard.
That ass.
That shit was amazing. I know black women was fucking with that.
Yo, I think the best part about this shit though, like I went back, just scrolled back through the episodes, the quality. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo, I still don't know what the fuck I was doing, but when we first started, bro, I didn't know what the fuck we was doing. I'm just like,
but we was triple iPhoned up, getting wild audio, trying to figure out who got the best audio. Niggas was doing whatever. Son.
Niggas was doing whatever.
Niggas' phones was dying while recording. Shit was crazy.
The shit, like when niggas finally like, you know, make it, like niggas gonna really be able to say like we came out the mud with
that ass.
Niggas be saying they came out the mud, but we came out the like nigga. We had to get some dry dirt and some water, nigga.
Yo, dead ass. That shit is crazy.
Just
looking back at like we would literally. It started off as just like it wasn't even a podcast. It was like niggas talking, and then it like became structured, and then like, but it was always organic, and that was like the thing I felt like and we also did not follow the same recipe that everybody else follows, which is like just super recent news, whatever's the hottest shit. Like we'll talk about it. Like we just talked about the shit we liked and we didn't like, and fucked with and didn't fuck with. We brought a lot of theories up, a lot of scenarios. It's just, and in a live show, I want to talk about the live show because that was like a great experience for me because like I just couldn't believe in the monsoon, niggas was in a hurricane.
Yo, to come fuck with us.
And they came out to fuck with us in a fucking monsoon, nigga. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
and
that was fucking nuts.
Just being around all the people, like talking to them and shit. Like, and it just, I don't know, man. Even the pandemic, I feel like the quality even went up during the pandemic.
Yeah, it did.
Crazy.
It did. I like this format better than our in-person format type shit. Like,
yeah, facts. Because if we're gonna do in-person format in the future, we need mics and shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's the only way I'm going back is if we're able to invest and get the mics and shit like that.
That last show that we did with your homegirl who had us
Vicky.
Yeah, that
shit's lit.
But
shout out V.K.
This shit, I will say this though, I missed the behind the scenes shit of us getting together and just ordering food and smoking
and talking mad shit, watching sports.
Niggas like the pod legitimately could be 7 hours long. I come over, we all get there, we just spend 2 hours getting Popeyes,
eating chicken, or getting Hooters wings, nigga. And putting the this nigga Trey. Trey, remember when you ordered the wild mambo sauce, the big ass mambo?
I got another one in there right now, nigga.
Niggas was eating chicken and mambo sauce for years.
Yeah. Shout out to Hooters, man.
Shout out to Hooters.
Yo, I got a question. What's y'all's most frustrating or challenging part about podcasting?
Well, I feel like honestly,
or doing this, whatever it is.
Honestly, the most challenging part, as well, I mean, we fixed it and we got past that, but it was like, nigga, when niggas was working at our last job, and the traveling and like the hours that we put in the work and like just having to like come here and shit, like that shit was like the most, and then also like just not having enough bread and shit sometimes, like that shit like fucking sucked. Like it was just like more of the travels. That shit like took a lot out of me a lot of the time. But like it was always lit when you see your homies, nigga, you get your second win.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm gonna be real. I hate, like, if I'm being, not even to be a hater, I don't feel like a lot of people deserve more of a platform than we have to keep it a band, and that's frustrating sometimes because like I go back sometimes and like watch our episodes that we've done like in person, and even like, you know, thinking back on the pandemic episodes, I'm like, man, we be talking about some real shit, like, and we got like just better content. And I feel like just even like listening to certain things on Clubhouse, I see why certain people don't rock with us, because people don't want real stuff. People
don't want the honesty.
Yeah, they don't want that, and that's frustrating sometimes to be keep it, man.
What about you, Palm?
Yeah, what Fred said. What Fred said. Yeah. Well, also like for me personally, just like I'm bad at, like, just me personally, I'm bad at promoting myself. So I'm just bad at promotion. So I'm like promoting this shit be hard for me sometimes, because y'all niggas create like amazing like captions when y'all post shit, and I just post shit and be like, haha, niggas, look.
Yeah.
But that's you, and that shit's amazing though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's your personality.
And I think that's why you gotta commit more to it, because people love you already. So if you promote yourself more, the way you promote yourself, it comes off genuine, and it's not like I'm trying to promote myself.
People ask me about Caps Lock all the fucking time, bro.
Yeah.
Like all the fucking time. Like you are
I definitely got a link. I'll probably link you. I'm gonna link you this weekend so we can record some shit.
Facts. I'm gonna let Mel know. Yeah, it's just I
think I'm gonna align with Fred's shits too. I think for me it's a little bit more work because I got to do all the production and shit. So it's a little taxing sometimes, time consuming. Well, I'll be tired. Like I just be tired because I'll be trying to. Y'all know I do mad shit. So sometimes it's like organizing this, organizing this, and then organizing the podcast, making sure everything is straight and in order. So that's the hard part. That's why, like, coming into the new year, I was like, all right, let's get this weekly structure down so that it's not as time consuming. Because boy, sometimes I'd be like, yo, I can't do this shit, and I just force myself to do it.
And that shit work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that, bro.
And to piggyback off what Fred said, fuck it, we could talk about it. I think that's the most frustrating part. You get what I'm saying? Like looking, it's like I'm not into numbers, but sometimes you see it. Anyway, you're a human being, you see it, and it's like, dog, like we really talking about important shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like we do promote it, we promote it heavy, but it's like people don't want the important shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta figure out. The hard part for me now is like we have to figure out how to reach more people. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the hard part. Like how the fuck do we reach more people? Because it's like we can sit here and put the onus on those who listen to us and support us, be like, yo, they don't really push us hard enough or that. But it's like it's not their job. You get what I'm saying?
It's not their job.
It's not their job to do that. So it's like we have to figure out a way to reach more people. And I'm not sure exactly how to do that as of yet. All I know is like, all right, cool, let's get structure down. Because once we get structure, we good. You get what I'm saying? Once we reach those people, we good. So in the meantime, let's get the structure down. And when those people reach us or we reach them, then you know what I'm saying, it's smooth sailing. So I think that's been the most frustrating part. It's like, I mean, we could give you information, we could give the entertainment, we could put the clips out, but it's like they gotta click on it and wanna watch. So it's like that's the hard part, getting people to listen and watch. It's like that's the shit that racks my brain even when it comes to my music. It's like how do you reach more people? Like how do you get more people invested? That's the hardest part about everything I do, honestly.
I think
sometimes I'll be feeling like we're not simple enough.
Yeah,
that's really what it is. I was gonna say that.
I was just about to say the same thing.
But then it just be like, it's not full fucking simpletons here, so I can't dumb shit down. Niggas could dumb shit down only but so much until it's like, is this even authentic?
Yeah,
like that's that last word to me. It's like, because I'm gonna be real like transparent. I think about this on a regular basis because I mean my following is white people and it's predominantly white women. I can see my numbers on Instagram, like 90% of my following is women and 95% of them are white women because people, I know how to talk to white people. You know what I mean? Like, apparently. Like I'm really good at saying things that aren't brand new to us, right? But for white people, it's like, oh my God, he's a genius kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
But what often frustrates me, and I'm just being honest, is that I don't know how to translate that to getting our people to understand that we have something to offer them too, right? Like, because a lot of times what I'm seeing from other podcasts, and I've been doing research because going into the new year, one of my goals this year is like, yo, I want to scale the haters board with my niggas the way I've scaled my white shit, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, but I'm also, we're not trying to fit a mold and be inauthentic, right? We're not trying to be like, not even just like simpletons and like that. I'm not trying to be mixy, right?
Yeah.
Like I see that the podcasts that hit, I'm talking about like numbers. They're not things that I listen to, but people want to hear regurgitated
Twitter conversation.
Huh?
They want to hear Twitter conversation.
You know what's
right.
Good, keep going, Fred. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
No, but that's exactly it. And I don't know because that's one of the reasons why I'm like, oh, the pod is life-saving for me because it's an authentic space, right? Like jump on here in the beanie, smoke a little weed, talk shit, but we also get to that real shit. We can talk about everything from Garvey to McGrady in a hot second, right? Everything in between, and people don't be ready. They would rather us be talking about brunch boots and
Beyonce
and arguments
splitting rent,
right? what did Joe Budden say today? I don't give a fuck, to be quite frank with you. I don't care. Like that shit don't move me.
Yeah.
I don't,
I was gonna say, and like you said, it's not they want regurgitated Twitter shit, but they say they don't. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, I want y'all to change the topics, and it's like, yo, our shit is different over here, like real different. Like we bring in like with our new setup, the new show we do, it's like ain't nobody doing that. It's like if you like we got a real show now. You get what I'm saying? So it's like y'all say y'all want something different. It's different, but it's like they're like, yeah, we want something different. Yeah, I can't see it.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
I can't see it though. Yeah. I can't see it though. That's like,
yeah, I just feel like people just don't really be ready for actual information. I feel like
Jay, hold on. It's gonna add to your point, so you can keep it going. Jalen said it makes them comfortable.
Yeah, no, dead ass. Because like there's just a lot of people out there that they'll see us on Twitter, they'll see our tweets, right? Mm-hmm. And we know most of the stuff that they like from us. Right. Like I'm gonna be honest, most of the stuff that people like from me is my nigga shit. Like it's not like any of like the real the real deal stuff that's going on. But like I always put that in between my jokes and the real shit in between my jokes and all the dumb shit. Mm-hmm. And that's how the podcast kind of is. And I feel like with people sometimes they want to go to some shit and like not have to think. And that's a problem. That's like a very big problem. And not only that, people are very like reactive in the moment, but then like they will never go back and like look shit up to see if they're right or not, right? And that is a reason also why I would say I like this podcast, because everything that's happened, we talked about it already. We told niggas it was gonna happen already. And I feel like I'm always laughing at niggas. Yeah. I love this podcast. I feel like I'm always laughing at niggas now.
Yeah.
I feel like it's even a little deeper than that, because I feel like we have conversations on here that force us, the niggas having the conversation, to look at ourselves.
Yeah, that's fact.
So let alone when you have conversations like that force people to look at themselves and look at the people around them. That's like that's shit that a lot of that's how you grow. That's shit that everybody's not even like fully prepared to be doing.
So I guess the question is like, I mean, we could. I think it's a twofold. Like even for me, like I don't even like to just put shit on people. I like to hold myself accountable. Sometimes it's like, yo, what am I doing that might be even turning people off? You get what I'm saying? Like people gotta want to watch you. You know what I'm saying? So even then, I'm being mad honest, like mad honest. Like what the fuck do I need to do? You get what I'm saying? It's like,
oh yeah, that's a fact.
I've proved myself time and time again when it comes to anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can hold myself on any platform, whether it be Fox, whether it be the UK platforms, like any platform. Like I go and I shine. I do my job. So it's like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Is it me? And if it's me, how could I? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it might be a conspiracy, bruh. To be 100% honest, like I feel like either we just gotta, I don't know, maybe just push harder. That's probably it. Yeah, and do the same thing. That's it.
Keep it a band. Like y'all watch The Boys, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Palm, you don't watch The Boys?
I watched an episode or two. I'm not like fully engaged.
You should continue,
but
I will like that.
I am one of these days.
I'm gonna do Snowfall. You do The Boys. But the point I was about to make was, there's this moment in The Boys where Shorty says something. The neo-Nazi Shorty, she said to Homelander, and this is probably what the focus for us, 2021. It's like, the time of appealing to everybody is over. All you need is to have a niche audience that is diehard fan base.
Yes.
Right?
That's it.
I think that we need to decide, like we as a collective, like who is our fan base, and lean dumb hard into focusing on that fan base.
Right.
That's a fact.
Those people. Because like right now we talk real shit, but our real shit is so anybody could digest it from different places, right? You could jump in this, and there's been conversations that we had that like I've heard women be like, damn, that was a good conversation, right? Like we're not necessarily geared towards women per se, we're geared towards everybody. But if you're gonna say like, oh, this pod is specifically for motherfuckers who's already enlightened to a certain point, and we about to take it there, then that's what we need to focus on.
Okay, bet. So now, boom. We could talk about this shit live. I don't give a fuck. This is the 100th episode celebration. We talking about making 200 episodes now. So in order to reach those people, right? I think what we also have to do is assess the market, who's also touching those people, right?
Yes.
And start to build with them. Like, how did they do it? Who
yes.
are they doing? See if we could
collaboration.
Collaboration. You know what I'm saying? See if we can merge platforms on some shit. You know what I'm saying? To cross promote or something like that. I think that might be, you know what I'm saying, beneficial for us. Which I think.
Also, we should bring our individual endeavors into the umbrella. Yeah. If it's not hurtful, you get what I'm saying? Like if it's not fucking
like
nothing
Fred,
up.
your book joint should have been like, we should have had like a meet and greet.
Yeah.
I mean, and niggas could talk and like we could chill out. We could chill. Niggas could chill out, man.
And then, and that's my and then Fred, and that's how you could kind of tap in. You get what I'm saying?
That's 100% it, right? I think that it's interesting because so this is just like obviously our conversation, whatever. So I'm working on my second and my third books now that I haven't announced yet, but those deals get announced maybe next week.
Yeah.
And one of them is all about basically the type of shit that we talk about, right? And it would be really interesting to like tie perspective from the pod in that and say like, yo, some of these perspectives are from our pod. So niggas that's buying the book about, yo, I need to listen to this pod.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm all for that.
You want to hear? I mean, do you want this playing off air or on air? Because I got like an idea.
Oh, I would say off air.
Yeah,
you're gonna do it off air then.
Yeah,
I got you. I'm gonna send it in the text. Okay, what is some of like y'all favorite things about being a part of the pod? I mean, we kind of talked about that earlier, but like, what is like a random favorite thing that like you being a part of the pod, being like, oh shit, I could do this and it's lit.
Yo, I was gonna say like being like this podcast, being with y'all and talking to y'all, it's kind of like where I get to come work out what's going on in my head, so that by the time like I'm ready, like this is not what I'm doing on purpose, but you know, God is always preparing you shit for the shit He needs you ready for. That's just how that goes. You know, this just prepares me like to handle those other, you know what I'm saying, platforms. Like I can't come in here and speak bullshit. I always know like even if they my niggas, but I can't approach my niggas with bullshit. It gotta be some backed up facts behind it and some real shit behind it. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, a lot of the time I'm going to these platforms and the shit they asking me about, we already done discussed for 3 hours.
I ran down, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like I already did the homework. You know what I'm saying? So this always like keeps me like sharp and prepared for the different discussions that people kind of just be like, oh yeah, Trey, you should be good for this. Also, sidebar, like there was a time, I still feel like this, like in certain circles, but there was a time where it was like, well, there's still a time where like Black radical voices are just not appreciated, wanted, or even, you know what I'm saying, granted access to different platforms. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's opening up now, and they're allowing people like us to come on. So it's like I think that's another reason why I like doing this podcast, because it shows that, you know what I'm saying, we are actually smart. You know what I'm saying? Like we're actually smart. We know what the fuck we talking about. And just because, you know what I'm saying, short form, y'all could yell at us and scream at us and gang up on us, don't mean, you know what I'm saying, we can't come here and really break down what the fuck we mean and what we say. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like on the low, we've kicked down a lot of doors for niggas, you know what I'm saying, to be themselves and be smart, you know what I mean? And that's something that I definitely wanted to do and accomplish.
I was gonna say, I feel like we're the bad boy Pistons. Like niggas like walk into the room and the niggas is like, oh God, here's these niggas.
Yo,
they really respect it though, but they respect it though, and I love that shit. I love it so much. Like niggas is in the room and then niggas know that they can't be on they dumb shit because we're there. Yeah. Like that shit is so lit to me. I love it. Maybe I'm a megalomaniac, but
I do feel like the microwave. Yeah. Every time I walk in the room, I be feeling like the microwave. I be like,
yo, it's like weird. The funny part is though, it's like when we go out, like you may not see it on like the timeline, people speaking about it publicly, but when we go out, people be like, y'all niggas is crazy. Like the y'all know, like when we go out to the industry events, niggas be coming up to us and be like, I can't believe y'all be saying this shit.
Y'all the wild niggas. Why y'all be wilding like
so
that?
Everybody knows it's like we're everybody's like wild and crazy cousins, and they treat us like it. Like, all right, just leave them niggas over there, let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you gotta kick those doors in now. You feel me? So it's funny. I feel that's
crazy because like, and that's crazy because like in reality, we haven't been at one of these events as a full collective yet.
Nah, not yet.
So they haven't even seen like.
Wait, yes, we have.
Actual
Julius, we have.
Julius's joint. And then remember we did the back to school drive one when we was in there wilding.
Mm-hmm.
We was in there wilding.
But the full collective when we there, nigga, it's lit.
It's a movie. It's different.
I just feel I feel like the word blackball is so stupid because I feel like it don't work on us. Like niggas step over niggas like Tyronn Lue when they use shit like that. But I think it's mad hilarious that like people do kind of be on like their best behavior like when we're around.
Yeah, it's like
I'll be completely
it's kind of like
honest,
this. Like it's like you don't want to let like for them, it's crazy. For them, we're like the feds. You get what I'm saying? Because we don't tell the truth. They do bullshit. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like criminals don't like police or people that's gonna tell or whatever. Criminals ain't supposed to be doing what the fuck they doing. Them people not bad people. You get what I'm saying? But we them niggas that's gonna say like, hey yo, nah, we not fucking with that. And we willing to stand on it and we willing to even bust your ass about that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas are
a lot of people are like they don't have
niggas are anti-heroes.
I was just gonna say like niggas is crazy because like after 2020 blackball, like nigga, I am up. You can't blackball it up, nigga. I am up, nigga. I'm in the sky, nigga. I'm up. You can't blackball.
What about you, Fred?
I think my favorite thing, honestly, keep it all the way at G. Y'all give me perspective sometimes that I didn't have. Like, I'll give you a good example. Y'all are all cool with one dude, who I don't fuck with him. No, now. What's that nigga's name? Hotep.
Hotep Jesus.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
That's our guy.
Yo, you know what's crazy? If y'all met, y'all would fuck with each other. OD heavy.
Baby, you know what it is? I feel like a lot of nuance gets lost in like Twitter and shit like that.
Yeah.
Whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what happens is when you meet people who fuck with other people. I mean, I got that nigga blocked still, but you know, we had a conversation very quickly about him one day, and I was like, nah, we fuck with him because of X, Y, and Z. And I was like, you know what? That's interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it is just being around other people who can make you just for a second, like, you know what? I'm listening. And I'm not like that with everybody because people are fucking stupid. But this is one of the only spaces that I go to. And if Palm or Cole or Smith says like, well, look, Fred, I feel you, but just hear me out for a second. I'm like, damn.
Right.
They always know what they talking about. Some bullshit. This is the non-bullshitting fucking group. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a weird. I would say that like I always be like, yo, do I gotta turn my energy down? But it's like I'm not turning my energy down for like weirdos. You feel what I'm saying? And like most people, like they weirdos. You dig what I'm saying? So I can't turn my energy down for weirdos. Like y'all niggas not moving right. I'm not judging y'all niggas. All I do is say what the truth is, and y'all feel a way about me, or don't feel a way about me. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people do feel a way, and it's like I'm not judging you, but this is what it is. You feel me? Like I'm not a judgment. I can't judge nobody. Like if you know my background, I can't really judge nobody. I can tell you some shit is stupid and it's dumb, but I'm not necessarily judging you.
It's like I'm not like my judgment isn't like condemnation.
Yeah.
Like I'm judging you for the moment though. Like if you don't change, this is So
like we have to have the conversation about the severity of shit. You feel me?
Yeah, and words mean things, and I feel like niggas be feeling like words don't mean shit, and they just say things, and then it's just okay to just say them, and not have any feeling behind it, and not be no truth behind it. Like you can't do that. Like, and I do understand nuance, and I do understand all the hypotheticals that people love to throw around and shit, but it's like at the end of the day, when niggas talk to people, we're just like, yo, we're talking to you as a person because we're people too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to fucking put up some facade or be tough or like. And I feel like sometimes because niggas like treat us like, oh, y'all are crazy niggas, that like in moments where they're like kind of frightened, they'll like puff their chests out. And it's like, nigga, you don't got to do that.
You don't got to do that. And that's why too, what I've realized though, like I said, I always like to hold myself accountable. So like now what I do is instead of just always being like outward or whatever, I like to like make it about me. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, like people can't take accountability for shit. We know that, right? So at some point, I was one of them niggas. So I have to use me as an example. You feel me? Because I can't sit here and pretend I'm no perfect nigga. That's not the case at all.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
We on a road to perfection, but no human is perfect. We just gotta try to be as perfect as we can be. Feel me? So
I got a question for y'all though. Mm-hmm. So like as we looking at 2021, as we looking at 2023, 25, 26, so on and so forth, do we have to pivot to like there's a conversation once about like, you want the people to touch you, but when people get too close, get your hand out my pocket oftentimes, right?
Yeah.
So this is an intellectual group. Do we have to somewhat pivot from being like, because really y'all the wild niggas, like, y'all the wild ass niggas, right? Like, but do we as a group have to pivot from being like, oh, those are the wild niggas to those are the niggas who are just the smartest niggas in the room? Because the smartest niggas in the room get paid, right? And get audience. Because I feel like, and I'm just keeping it all the way G on the live, like being wild. I think people might need us to be more like we are super intelligent. I feel like people don't have the sophistication to understand both at the same time sometimes.
Yeah, I think you're right, because for me, that's recently why I've been pulling back some from Twitter. You get what I'm saying? Like I jump in and then I jump out. But it's like even now, like we might really have to be intentional on what we jump in and speak about. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like you have to set the example. And I think Fred's right. We can't judge people for being who they are. They're not going to be able to tell one from the other. I'm not saying be serious all the time. We got to figure out a way to deliver our messages. You get what I'm saying? In the same authentic, funny way. But we got to pull back from certain conversations and you know what I'm saying? A fact. And just saying certain shit in public, because that definitely might be something I was not even definitely might be. It was something I was considering and why I've been taking this. Y'all see, I would take a step back from Twitter and shit like that.
But I feel like we all like have calmed down in the way that niggas have tweeted in the past or have like been in public spaces in the past. Like I've seen like the effort of niggas to like not be in conflict and not really argue about shit. Like I think it's funny because I find it funny that we used to make fun of the niggas that would just sit back and like watch mad chaos go down, and now we're just the niggas that sit back and watch mad chaos go down, because that's the best way to do it. Because like you don't got to be a part of it. Like you just watch that shit. Like you don't have to say anything. Like you don't have to jump in. Like nigga, nobody's judging you, and if niggas are judging you, who gives a fuck? Them niggas is nobody. Like, and I feel like we all kind of had realized that.
Yeah, and then, but with this though, we have to also be. That's why I said we're gonna have to. We also gonna have to have that conversation offline, because we don't want to also come off as holier than thou too.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
That's a fact. So I tried to chill on that.
We got to figure out a way to balance it. You know what I'm saying? And figure out a way to be who we are without, be who we are authentically while pulling back. You know what I'm saying? But also taking a step forward.
Yeah.
It's just how, like, for me, I was just thinking about the pod. I'm like, all right, I think even so, like, when we have these conversations, we might even need to bring in even more facts. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really do some research and bring even more, you know what I'm saying, history and homework to it. Because like we have these conversations and shit like that, of course, but we might need to provide some more context.
Right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Like that's the stuff that's most digestible now, right? Like when people and most shareable. When people feel like they're sharing some shit that they feel like other niggas don't know, they feel like it makes them look smarter too.
Right.
Like, so even if it's like quick, we pulled a sound bite or a video bite out of our recording, like a moment we talk about fast. Let's say I know that Smith is a Garveyite, right? Like, so if Smith is talking about just that whole mindset, so on and so forth, and it's like a minute that you just going off, and we use that bit, somebody sharing that gets shared around, they're like, oh, look, and then Cass is like, oh, the nigga who shared that thing is Smith. Yeah, that's a smart nigga. Like he not the one saying it, but it's getting shared around because the shit niggas that share it are smart niggas.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Definitely. Because it's like you're right. Because things got to be shareable, and we got to think, why do we share certain shit?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And it's either because it's short, concise, and poignant. It's super relatable, or it has some real historical context that we don't know before. It's not spoken about enough.
You know what else is mad funny though? Everybody, like when you look at these big like media outlets, it's even like especially the black ones, as a matter of fact, everybody wants the same regurgitated things that we were talking about earlier. Because like keep it real, like even in terms of like our pod getting picked up by somebody, I'm gonna be honest, like combined us like pushing something, it's like it checks all the boxes. If I was a producer at an outlet of what I would want, like everybody want to hear black people right now, young, black, authentic, good looking. They all from New York. They all have their own individual style, right? But like, it's almost like a lot of black people in certain spaces don't want authenticity neither.
No, that's a fact. No, because what happens is
he's not to this level.
It waters down their other platforms because those other platforms are putting on a facade of authenticity. So now when you bring real authenticity, they're gonna say, okay, what's that and what's that? You get what I'm saying? And the thing is just that it's not that we take away. It's just that you're adding an audience, and a lot of companies don't think in a creative way. They think in the numbers, in a straight and arrow way. But it's like once we start to think more abstract, like they think of they think in a famish mindset. There's not enough. You get what I'm saying? I think of an abundance mindset. There's more than enough. We can add this and add, but most
we can have different angles, perspectives.
Right. So we can have multiple, like that can be authenticity to somebody else. They might still do way more numbers than we do, but we also bring in a whole different kind of audience that we could tap into. You get what I'm saying? That they don't necessarily reach. And now you're hitting two different, you know what I'm saying? Two different avenues. But a lot of people don't think that way. And it's like, well, you don't necessarily, why even work with people that don't think that way? Why even, you know what I'm saying? Aim for that. So that's why it's just like, we just got to do what we got to do on our end to really start to touch the people. You get what I'm saying? Because that's really what it is. Like, we got to do a lot more to touch the people, and they're not just going to come, you know what I'm saying? We got to figure out a way to, look, here it is. As simple as easy to grasp, you know what I'm saying? And that's really it for me. We just got to figure out the house.
Nah, yeah, that's a fucking fact. That's right.
That's it, man. That's it. That's really it.
Shit, man. What else we wanted to talk about, man?
We got this shit though, man.
Yeah, facts. Yo, what's y'all favorite?
I feel like all I need to do is put a chain on.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna change. Like that's gonna change everything. We just gonna start wearing our chains, man.
Yeah, we're gonna start wearing our chains.
We're gonna start wearing our chains. Carlton, you gotta get a chain. Fred, you gotta get a chain.
Okay.
I'm gonna get chains. I'm gonna look into us getting some fake Rolexes.
Okay.
It was bad funny. He's dead.
I meant real Rolexes. My fault.
Do you know how Twitter and Clubhouse would jump on the pod if there was a screenshot of us all just in shades and Rolexes. They're like, "Oh shit, this is
who these niggas." It would just be a pose like everybody just like
you
this.
know what's crazy? we could
be like, these the EDD boys.
Yo, if we dressed up for every episode, my nigga, that shit would be so funny. Like,
yo, that
for every episode, niggas be chained up.
Oh my goodness!
I think about it sometimes. Like, I don't wear my jewelry. I have mad jewelry. I just don't wear it because I'm not a flashy person. I used to be flashy. Like, I used to want to stand out that way. That's why I bought it. But now I don't care. Like, I barely even wear my earrings. Like,
that shit mad funny, son. Yeah, niggas gotta one day just come through with the stunner episode. With niggas
the chain
dressed up.
The chain is loading. Just wait.
The chain is loading, man.
Episode 150.
Oh, we manifested, nigga. We manifested. Episode 150. Everybody got a chain.
I'm gonna randomly cosplay one episode, and I'm not gonna tell y'all.
You say you gonna what?
I'm gonna randomly cosplay on it.
Oh yeah, nigga. We got a while this year. Like
it's gonna be here. It's gonna be here by like episode 115, but I ain't gonna wear it until episode 150.
I'm dead. Niggas I'm gonna just come in dressed as Naruto, nigga.
Yo,
the whole episode.
What's your favorite podcast moment?
My favorite podcast moment is an episode that we lost. It didn't even touch the interwebs.
Which one?
But my favorite podcast moment was the first episode we did with LaShawn and John. The what's a good guy name?
Oh yeah.
That
episode was mad good.
That episode was fire. That was a fire episode.
Since episode 100, get people some back story. It was a little static with us due to some like other outside of podding shit. Like we had like some very minute,
yeah, very minute.
Real static,
minuscule.
We saw each other out at an event.
That day was crazy.
Yeah, that was a crazy day.
That day was crazy.
That shit was mad funny. That shit was mad funny because
that day was
niggas was like, yo, I think that's them. I was like, okay.
Okay.
This nigga Trey is really like, yo, the craziest thing in the world is like, I think about me and Trey being like, you ever played that game where it's two niggas on Xbox? It's two niggas.
Yeah, it's Army of One. That's an Army of
Two. Army of Two. Yo, I be thinking about me and Trey as like the Army of Two niggas a lot, and like you would think that I would be the Rambo nigga.
No, Trey is the
Rambo.
Just
runs out and just like, fuck it, man. We going balls to the wall with this shit. But I am actually a way more tactical nigga when it
Trey
comes to war shit.
Does every situation like how he plays Call of Duty, just shotgun.
Trey is
shotgun.
Fucking offense, boy.
All offense. It's all offense.
Yo, listen, if niggas is not ready to run up and down the court, guess what? You're gonna get your ass kicked today.
Yo, do not like. I'm one of them. Don't tell me you got smoke with niggas. Like, don't tell me that. Like, because to me it's like if you see some niggas and you with me and you got smoke with them, right? And you don't say shit, they gonna say something to me.
Smoke, like,
no, absolutely not.
Time,
no, you got smoke with them niggas. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back.
So yeah, we seen each other out at an event. We conversed, we had a conversation, and
that was it.
Yeah, shit was
that
over.
Literally was
man.
it.
That was literally it.
And from then we've I think we've all been. I think we all pretty cool now.
Niggas is cool, man.
No, those my niggas.
Those my niggas. Them niggas cool as shit.
Those definitely the bros.
Shout out Don. Shout out LA.
Yo, that first episode.
Yeah, so
crazy.
the first episode we did, that shit was dope, man. It was crazy conversation. We talked about a bunch of shit.
A bunch of shit. That's one of our best episodes. I never hit the
we
internet.
Fucked around and lost. Yeah, that was probably my favorite shit.
My favorite shit is another episode that was lost, but we intentionally lost it, and y'all gonna know exactly what I'm talking about when that shorty was mad drunk wilding.
Oh Nigga. Yo, the drunk shorty episode.
Yo, I wish. Yo, do you still have it, son? We gotta watch that shit, son.
Nah, I don't have it.
That episode
it might be in YouTube. It might be in the drafts or something.
That episode is crazy. I just thought about it randomly.
We're not gonna say no names, right? But let me tell you the backstory.
No,
tell you
our homegirl.
Quick backstory.
I'll be right back.
We've been wanting to get our homegirl on the show for a minute, right? Wanting to get her on the show for a minute. We finally get her, nigga. We having fire convo. Like, she's shy, but we bringing her out like as the episode goes along. She has somebody with her. Shorty getting right the whole episode. Like, since she got there, she smelled like liquor, all that. She was getting right, my nigga. Bro, by the time we got to the middle of the episode, we be having conversations, and she would just yell from the background, like, over the conversation. I don't agree. Like, I don't agree. And we like, what the fuck is happening? Bro, it came to a point, bro. She left from behind, walked in front of the camera, and just like came and sat down with us.
And sat with us.
Yelling.
And was pouring mad alcohol, like spilling mad shit. Like, I just remember there was a point where like, where like we kept looking at our homegirl like, yo.
We kept looking at the homie like, yo,
what's going on?
She was looking at us like,
he looked so embarrassed though, and but we love her though, man. We were just like, it's not like, yo, you can't be bringing the brunched up shorty.
Yeah, like, you can't bring
most of up shorty, son. Like, and they brought an extra bottle.
Yo, she was
on two.
She was on
she wasn't on one.
She kept like yelling. You remember when she was like disagreeing with niggas? She just kept disagreeing with everything niggas said, and we was just like, "Yo, you back there."
And she said, "We said, yo, you gotta chill, you back there." And she was like, "Oh yeah, all right." And then came,
came and sat and was like, "As I was saying, y'all niggas is wrong."
Yo. When I tell you,
really did that shit.
It got bad to the point where like she pissed Palm off. I remember this now. I forgot what the conversation was about, but Palm was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you even talking about, my nigga?" Like, and she's like, "No, what are you saying?" I know it was something about like she got some type of niggas, and Palm was like, "Those ain't no real niggas," and she was like, "No, my niggas is real niggas." So Palm was like,
she started wilding.
She was like, "The fuck is you even talking about?"
I'm gonna be honest. I was also very upset. Like, I remember like even me being on the side being like, all right, yo, you can't be in this conversation. Yo, we stopped recording. Like, and we were just like, yo, you can't be in this conversation. Like, you keep like wilding out, interrupting everybody. Like,
I was like visibly tight, but internally I was like, it was like I was watching Eddie Murphy.
I couldn't believe it.
Like,
I could not believe that was happening to us.
Yeah, that shit was so hilarious.
Yo, son, that shit was so like. So the thing was like, all right. So in the moment, it was bad. Like, it was bad or whatever, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna edit it out. It's cool. I got my work cut out for me, bro. I'm editing this episode, bro. It was worse than what I thought.
It was way.
It was way worse.
It was like if you edited
in the moment. We was like, she's tripping. On camera, I was like, this is not making the internet, because this will ruin this girl. Like, this will ruin this girl. If she wanted any kind of career off the internet after this, she would. There was a point, bro. All right, I don't know if I could do it because it was like on the couch. She was just leaned over the couch, like talking like this, like, and I'm just saying that, and I was like, dog, I can't. There's no way. Like, I can edit shit, but I ain't no professional.
And Fred, like, and it's crazy.
You put me in a predicament, my nigga.
Niggas be thinking like we literally like some big bad wolf niggas, but like we literally be in interviews trying to let people talk. I remember in the beginning we tried to let her rock. Like, she would say random shit in the background, mad drunk, and we would laugh like and be like, "Oh, what you just said? Oh, word, nah." And then she just started going off, nigga. And then we realized the liquor's hitting her.
We gave her an inch.
Somebody got to send me that. I gotta watch that.
I gotta see if it's there.
And she took 15,000
miles.
15 yards. She was gone.
Yeah.
That shit was actually crazy. Like, what's another one? The Reem argument.
So I wouldn't say it was a favorite.
That was only a favorite, only because like everyone was so bewildered in that moment. Even Reem, son. Everyone was so confused. Cause like it just we was like yo, bro, it's not gonna work. Like we were just trying to explain to him why 1 + 1 = 2. And he was just like, yeah, but niggas feeling. So we was like, yo, bro, listen. It's not gonna work. And then I remember my favorite point is when Trey gives this nigga the iPad and goes, show me. And then the nigga goes, what?
Shout out to bro.
He did not know what the fuck. He was like, what? He was like, nigga, show me. I was
shout out to bro.
Sorry, man.
Do not want to talk about bro.
We don't have to.
I don't want bro to think he that important to me.
Nah, yeah.
No, nigga, that shit was funny. This is the 100th episode. We gotta talk about it. We can't not talk about it. This is the only episode we can talk about it.
That shit was fucking
hilarious. Alright, this is the episode. It's the Black History Month episode. When I tell you, like, I try not to get frustrated, like, with my niggas, like, because it's like when I get frustrated to that point, I will fight you. Like, I will fucking fight you. Like, but the shit it was like, all right, I'm all good with like pushback and shit like that, but give me reasons. You get what I'm saying? Like, it gotta make sense. Like, we on a podcast, sure, we can disagree and shit, but it can't be pointless disagreeing. Like, I don't get that, because
that's stupid.
If this is the Black History Month episode, it's not a play episode. You get what I'm saying? We could do that on different episodes, but right now we talk about serious shit. This history, my nigga. So what you saying right now, you gotta show me what you're saying. Oh, I don't. Nah, you gotta show me what you're saying. No, I'm just saying. You see how you even? I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, nah, you getting aggressive. I'm like, nigga, I'm not getting. And when somebody tell me I'm getting aggressive and I'm not getting aggressive, now I'm
you start getting aggressive. Yeah, that's
you I'm not. That was light. Now I'm gonna get aggressive. You a man. You can handle it. You want to get aggressive? We can get aggressive. But that's when that nigga pissed me off. I was like, nigga, fucking show me. What the fuck? I was so mad because I don't like seeing people like get me mad. I try not to get mad in like public because my temper is bad as fuck. So I was really pissed off that he got me that bad on camera. Like, that's the only shit that
you was wearing the good dashiki too, son. This nigga was OD Black History Month up. We just had like a very heartfelt conversation. We played like clips from Fred Hampton and shit. Like, nigga, that episode was beautiful. And then that one moment,
I ain't gonna lie,
like an explosion.
For everybody in the world who be like, yo, cancers, they're so emotional, whatever. Every time I hear that, I no lying. From the day that shit happened, every time I heard somebody say some shit like that or hear somebody say something like that, I think of this nigga and I just be like, this nigga not even a cancer. Like, what is wrong with him?
Well, off of that for a second.
Yeah.
You know what episode was fire? And I had to call in because I was driving. The one with Trey's man, who's the attorney. I don't know.
Esquire?
Yeah.
Kenneth Monk, that's a classic
Montgomery,
episode.
Esquire Montgomery.
I don't know if y'all remember, but that was probably, especially because that was during the pandemic?
Yeah, it was during the pandemic.
Yeah, it was during the pandemic.
It was probably our longest pandemic episode. And then after the episode, we just caught a vibration. The four of us talked about real deep shit for like another 2 hours. And I remember I was driving around Harlem and we were just talking for a minute. And I was like, damn. And I almost felt like we should have just kept on recording. This shit should have been a two-parter. That
shit should have been a two-parter for sure.
Another one of my favorites is Angela Walker. Shout out Angela Walker, man.
Oh yeah, Angela Walker was a fire episode to me.
Vice president candidate.
Yeah, yo, I feel like again. Let's talk about it. Niggas don't respect us, man. Look at the fucking stretch and reach niggas got from the Black Hammer when them niggas pulled up Like their organization is fucking dope. Angela Walker, fucking nigga. We have a lot of niggas' favorite niggas.
The shorties from Baltimore. I can't
Both
remember
of
their
the
names.
Sia.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fire episode too, bro.
All I'm saying is
some good ass pandemic episodes, man.
And niggas,
the pandemic really showed like niggas' creativity.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that busy. Like we got too much range, and I feel like that's scary. And niggas,
bands was the two. What's his name? Anthony Gape.
Anthony. Ant. Oh boy, Ant.
He was talking that real shit. Just we was talking about weaponry that night.
Yeah.
Of black people being armed and things like that. That was and just combat ready, and that was the beginning of the pandemic when we
was on some real serious shit. Niggas was really serious. But you know what I think is funny? I feel like niggas got hit with that like fatigue of like just trying to put niggas on and like not feeling heard, I guess, like at certain points.
Yeah.
And we continued having those conversations, but it's like at some point it's like, nigga, like why I'm gonna keep saying it? Right. Unless like I show the actions or unless like we're like that's the real main topic. I believe we don't gotta like really beat that dead horse. Like we don't have to
not at all.
We don't have to be like the super just always teaching niggas. But we are, even with the jokes we do, because like niggas are very intentional with what we say. So
exactly.
I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna still hold y'all for something because y'all claim that this didn't happen, and I still haven't found the tape. But I told y'all niggas the Lakers was gonna be better than the Clippers. I told y'all niggas.
No, you did.
You did.
And the way that these niggas are better than these niggas to this day, like when I see y'all, I'm coming in fucking LeBron James cosplay as some crazy shit.
Nigga gonna be dressed like I'm hilarious.
I'm gonna cut the top of my head a little bit so I'm balding right here. I'm gonna wild out. Got fucking man.
Nah,
have we seen each other since Kobe? Yeah. No.
Yeah, no.
I think
I don't think so.
I think we did.
Maybe once.
What's that?
Maybe once.
Yeah, maybe once.
I don't even remember us.
Did we?
I don't think.
Was the pandemic did start right after Kobe?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we had like a whole month before that.
Oh, yo, I burned it down episode. That shit was a great episode, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because that's when like everything was going down, and like niggas was like, you know what's crazy? Nah, that's the moment when I realized people know who the fuck we are, because that's when like I dipped off the timeline and I came back, and people was like, oh nah, y'all gotta do the show. And that's when we did the show, and everybody was tuned in that day, and I was like, so y'all do know what we do.
Oh yeah, we got mad views that day. That around that week we were catching mad views because shit was getting like real serious.
Yeah.
Yo, remember when homie came in the
twerking?
Oh yeah.
When we first started the Zoom, yo, niggas didn't know what we were doing, son. That nigga came through wilding.
Yo, I told y'all that shit happened to me at work one day.
What happened?
Fucking dead.
Nigga, I'm in a Google Meet for my school, and it's like the whole staff in there, damn near, and like 72 parents, and the assistant principal was talking, and like as she's talking, I had just jumped on the Meet, so I jumped in while she was talking. Yo, as she's talking, I keep like faintly hearing like an Asian person. So I'm just like, ain't no Asian people in my school, so there shouldn't be no like Asian people on the Google Meet at all type shit. So I look through the names and shit, and I'm just like, I see a couple crazy names. So I'm about to text somebody in admin like, yo, kick some of these people out.
Right.
Yo, as I'm about to do this shit, yo, X videos just pops up on the screen.
Yo!
What?
X video just popped up on the screen. Some nigga anal in this white girl, wild crazy. Yo, son, the fucking parents was everybody just started going crazy, my nigga. I'm just sitting there like dying, laughing, like yo.
I would have turned my camera off, son, and my mic, because I would have been dying.
Wait, you did that, Palm?
No, nigga, somebody hacked this shit.
I'm dead.
Somebody hacked this shit and took over the fucking full screen shit. Yo, when I tell you I was crying, yo, my nigga, I went to work the next day and I was crying, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I dad told him from this day forth, I will be in every meeting there is after school.
Yo,
that shit had me in tears, bro. Niggas crashing the fucking Zooms and Google Meets. Just it's hilarious.
Students
man.
is hilarious.
It's always gonna be hilarious. It's always gonna be hilarious.
I don't know why our I Thrive Off Negativity episode is so popular. I gotta watch that episode back. What did people?
What
did
we do?
Episode?
What did we?
I don't know what we did.
Niggas was like, yo,
well, I mean, it's because niggas, niggas thrive off that, man.
That's a fact, though.
That negativity, man. Negativity.
The slave play episode with Carl went off.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, this nigga Carl. Shout out to my nigga Carl, man. This nigga Carl about to make me mad rich. I'm about to be.
I'm about to be gang now.
Niggas thought I was up. Now, nigga, I'm about to be up.
Oh, episode 52, man. That's one of my favorite ones.
Niggas is about to think
Women give terrible gifts.
Again,
that was a popular episode.
Niggas gonna think I'm selling crack.
We said episode 52.
Yeah, the one where we talked about interracial dating, and I talk about like why I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
What was I Thrive Off Negativity? Like that's hilarious.
Shit. Yeah, you see it, right?
Yeah, that's just mad popular.
Like why though?
I guess so, man.
Negativity sells, man.
Do people just be on YouTube like, why do I thrive off negativity? And then this pops up.
This pops up. I thrive off. Let me search. I thrive off negativity. And does it pop up?
You said it doesn't?
It does. It's the fifth video. When you type in I thrive off negativity, it pops up with the meme, and niggas probably think it's just the meme video, and then they see us talking, they're like, what these niggas talking about? Okay.
Yo, that's funny as fuck. I've been wondering why that shit's popping.
Yo, you know what? That's a strategy. We gotta name episodes after memes.
Yo, facts.
Episodes just gotta be named after random shit.
That's funny, son. We got almost 3K on the video off of a funny ass meme picture. Somebody, because that you might be right, because somebody commented recently, like, "Where's that picture from?" I was like, "I don't know, some blood documentary that was on National Geographic back in the day."
No, that shit is from Gangland.
Yeah, Gangland.
That shit's
I can't. I want to get a pro athlete on here.
Yeah. I do want to get a pro.
I want to get a pro athlete on here. I feel like I think I got I might have a plug to a certain Laker. So I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it. It ain't LeBron, just so y'all know.
Yo, yeah.
Or
should I reveal one of our guests that got canceled that we were supposed to have?
cool.
I don't even remember if y'all remember. Day 26.
Oh no, I remember.
Yeah, we was.
I remember that. I was like, what?
I was like, what?
I remember when this nigga Trey. This is like, wasn't that like the beginning of the pandemic?
Yes, bro.
It was so random. Niggas was like,
what? Was like, yo, Day 26 want to come on the show.
On the podcast.
I'm like, nigga, what? I was like, I think I started singing a song or something. I was like.
No, I was crying because I was like, the group? I was like, nigga, the group? Like,
I was like, you talking about
singers?
You talking about fucking
singers?
Like, Diddy Day 26?
And he was like, yeah.
Yo, I got a question.
I'm talking about. I was like, you talking about? Don't want to say no name.
Yeah, those niggas. Yo, that shit was so funny.
I was like, those niggas.
Yeah,
that was so random.
What episode got y'all in the most trouble offline?
The What's a Good Guy episode.
You want to give backstory or not?
I mean, yeah, it don't matter. So the static that we had with those guys stemmed from a young woman that I was at the time dating. She just, I don't know, that her and them, like, they just didn't like each other. So that was what that static stemmed from. So yeah, once we like squashed the static and everything was cool with us, and we had the episode or whatever. When you told me about it, I told Shorty because we were still dating at the time, and she was on some, like, I was like, yo, if you don't want me to do it, I won't go for that episode type shit. And she was on some no, that shit. So she was acting like she was cool with it, but she really wasn't. And yeah, that just was another stepping stone towards freedom.
That episode, there was an episode. I mean, in almost every episode in person, we all said fuck Sean King, but there was one episode in particular
that was on World Star. We viral movie, nigga.
Viral movie.
Yo,
that was a crazy moment.
Yo,
I got contacted by my agent. He was like, "Hey, violence, no." He was like, "I know that you don't like him. I'm not sure what it is to it, but you can't. You just can't. You know, they're talking about fuck him. I'll beat your ass." He was like, and it just made the World Star.
Yeah. Fucking dead. Yo, mine's was I was in a relationship with a shorty at the time, and I told a very crazy story on the podcast that she's never heard before. And let's just say when I got back to the crib, she was like, "Oh, that's crazy. You really be wilding like that?" And I was like, "Oh, like you be watching the podcast? That's love. That's love."
Yo,
yo, Fred, your agent deal with the acting?
Yeah.
Yo, tell that nigga I want to be on Snowfall.
What do you? So I got you.
What you was about to say, Fred? What you was about to say, Fred?
The wildest thing about you is I remember this conversation because you brought the conversation up about her having a conversation with you on the next pod.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, guys, I can't be wilding like that, y'all.
That's fucking funny. The podcast that got me in the most, well, it's not trouble. I'm a grown ass man, but my pops was tight at the "Don't Be Pussy, Be Gangsta" episode.
We was talking about
yeah, I remember you said that.
I remember you told us that.
So like, it actually though it fixed our relationship. That's the crazy part.
That's
like,
lit. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that conversation that we had on this podcast fixed me and my pops' relationship. Like, cause he finally heard me, you know what I'm saying, be honest and shit like that. So he didn't like the way I was being honest, but you know what I mean? I told it how I told it, and I stood on it. And and after that, you know what I'm saying? We respected each other as men, you feel me? Like, we was really butting heads for like 2-3 days though. No.
That's crazy.
Like, it's like when your pops finally realize, like, oh shit,
I was wilding.
Not even I was wilding, but like, this nigga, you know what I mean? He is who he is. You feel me?
Yeah.
His story is his story type shit. You feel me? And he kept it a being with me. I kept it a being with him, and from there we've been like dead ass, no hiccups type shit.
That's crazy. That shit's lit. I didn't get in trouble one time, but I do remember I went to go do the interview. Remember when we was working at the last spot and they wanted me to do the internship at the other side, like doing marketing. And when I was talking to Shorty, I said, I'm on YouTube, like I have a podcast and shit. And she just pulled up the Haters Ball show. And I was just like, and then she was just like, yeah, I watched it. It's pretty good. You guys are pretty good. And then she was just like talking about Smith. She was like, he works here also. I was like, yeah, that's my dog. That's my brother. And I just remember in that moment being like, oh shit, okay, damn, lady.
Yeah, all right. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I never really got any static from any.
I got good shit.
I got mad good shit mainly from podcasting. Not too much static. That's the only time I remember it spilling into real life. I don't remember
the weirdest shit
ever having no
having a
pod.
The weirdest shit about having a pod though is like the niggas that you know that like from like the hood and shit, like niggas from your hood and shit like that like don't do shit. That be like, yo, when you gonna bring me on the pod?
Like, no, we need to stop bringing them niggas on. No funny shit, just to do it.
You need to start. No, on
remember
for real.
Nah, remember the episode with Low Key and Brody?
Oh and yeah. Yo, that shit was
the nigga Ed say shit the whole
episode. Yo, mad people commented like, yo, does that dude even talk? Somebody commented, does he even talk? He's the greatest, bro.
Ed is the greatest.
We love them niggas. That's how.
Yo, I spoke to them niggas recently too, bro. They told me
we gotta see them niggas. Yo, we gotta see.
Yo, nah, facts. I gotta hit them niggas, bro. Those are the bros. I can't wait till this shit is over, son.
I love when like
it's definitely. Yo, I'm gonna get them niggas on the cruise before I get y'all on the cruise.
Yo, do it, bro. That makes sense.
Yo, them niggas. I love them niggas so much because it's like you don't meet hood niggas with like a good mindset. You feel me?
They be wanting to learn. Change.
They like don't get me wrong. They down for all the dumb shit. They with all the dumb.
They with all the dumb.
They with all the dumb shit. But they like, nah, my nigga, tell me about this Marcus Garvey nigga you talking about.
Nah,
okay.
Yo, no funny shit. Like you not even like hood niggas like that are dead. Not. I feel like people got to understand. It's not regular. Not a lot of them. So like these niggas dead, hear shit they don't know and ask questions. That shit is amazing.
That shit. You know how many times niggas had to me and low key taking breaks, niggas smoking like, and then we telling this nigga mad shit. He just like, yo, I never thought about shit like that, son. And I would just be like, wow, this nigga's really thinking. This is lit.
Yeah,
I love this nigga, man.
That's my nigga, bro. Fucking love that nigga, yo. Yeah, we gotta start bringing up like our niggas. That's going to be funny because even if they don't say nothing, that's going to be. Ed was the best part of that.
Ed was the best part of that episode.
He didn't say a word. He just sat there like this the whole time.
And then, yo, there was even parts where we'd be
like, he didn't even laugh, bro.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. There would be parts where we would just be like, yo, Ed, what you think? And he'd be like, yeah. And he would like fold his arms and smile and like shit, nod his head. I was like, yo, this nigga's the greatest.
Like I was always down
to the podcast.
That ass.
They need something to do.
They need something to do, bro. They need something to do, my nigga. Bring them niggas.
Just make sure that
the best part is the best part is they take it back to the hood. Like, yeah, my nigga. Like Ed really promoted he was the nigga who promoted the episode the most.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yo, nigga, I'm on a podcast. He was just showing me.
And niggas is like, yo, Ed, that shit good shit, my nigga.
You wanna know what's dead mad funny? Like no funny shit. Like that's dead how I be promoting the pod while crazy. Like if you in my hood,
nigga, son.
If you in my hood, you know I got a podcast because like niggas in the hood, I just show niggas. I take niggas' phone and subscribe to the YouTube and shit like that.
You gotta do it, man. Street marketing, nigga. What are these niggas talking about?
Yo, that's it, man. I'm our street team.
Before we get into any other topics, I just wanted to have tonight's snack. If y'all not on these,
pretzel much, nigga, pretzel in it up with chocolate and that's the sprinkles.
Gripped up over here, nigga.
Okay.
Oh shit, geeked up.
I got food. I got actual food.
I can't hear y'all over all this bread. Niggas out here making the money phones, the popcorn. Fuck this shit talking about, nigga.
Hello.
Crazy. Niggas ain't talking no money. Don't call me. Get off my lawn, nigga.
Yo, we need a snack endorsement. That shit be so fire.
Yo, dead ass.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Dead ass.
We do.
Yo, you know what y'all should do? Find an edible spot or something like that and we get endorsed by them, like somebody that make different edibles with candies and shit like that or whatever.
Yeah, I'm with that. With it.
I got
you. I know somebody. I think I know somebody. I think we all know somebody.
Yep.
I think we all know somebody.
Just not that other somebody.
No.
Keep them shits away from me and my family.
Yeah.
No. The crazy thing is I got two people in mind, but I think you're talking about the first person.
Yeah. Yo, that's when we knew Clubhouse was going downhill. Once we seen them let that person in, we was like, oh, all right, yeah.
Oh man, yeah. That's when I was just like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's when we knew Clubhouse was going down the drain. That's when I knew.
Yo, the fact that every time I go on Clubhouse, I can guarantee you, every time I open the app, there is a room with thousands of people in it, and on the stage is Meek Mill and 21 Savage.
Talking about bullshit.
21 bullshit. You know what's crazy about 21 that I think is
I'm gonna take a piss, but I'm coming back. We're gonna talk about this.
It's always a voice of reason.
It's always. It's crazy.
It doesn't make any sense.
21 Savage being the voice of reason.
And Meek Mill is just always just talking in circles. And he be like, sometimes he be right, but he do the OD hood nigga, like kind of ignorant, block everybody else off shit, where somebody says something and they're agreeing with him, but he's like, nah, you gotta let me finish. Nah, you gotta let me finish. But you not talking about what I'm talking about. And it's like, they are though. Everyone's agreeing with you.
This nigga, what are you talking about? I think Meek is.
Yo, these niggas blackballed the 14-year-old. How y'all feel about that? Because he snitched when he was 13.
I think that's some of the dumbest shit that I've ever had to experience on the interwebs, because of just the common sense behind it. If you're 14 and you and your mom witness a crime,
he was 13.
If you're 13 and you and your mom witness a crime,
let's talk about this shit.
For the police to even talk to you, they have to first talk to your mom, and your mom has to agree to cooperate, I suppose, because that's not even cooperation. That's like being a citizen and doing your like basic duty as a citizen. So the mom would have had to give consent because he's a child. So with all that said, like, how you boil that down to he snitched?
What are y'all talking about?
Well, there's a kid, a 14-year-old rap kid.
You know the TikTok shit. The TikTok.
That's how it goes.
I'm pretty sure you've seen it.
You've seen it probably.
I have a puppy, my nigga. I don't understand.
Nigga said I have a puppy.
I have a puppy. Okay.
But yeah, some popular TikTok kid. He made a song that's real popular on TikTok with the dance and the shit right now. Apparently niggas found out that when he was 13, he cooperated with the police on a murder investigation that he was an eyewitness to. I don't know, man.
And niggas are trying to blackball him in basically.
How old is he now?
So what happened was so he's like 9. He's like 17 now.
He's 17 now? Okay.
Yeah, I think he's like 17. So why it went viral was because Gilly and Uzi was like, oh, we can't fuck with you because you a snitch because of what happened when he was 13. And to me, dog, that shit really fucking pissed me off. Like, y'all niggas is grown ass men.
They're mad old. What are y'all doing? Niggas be wanting to talk about building community and like building niggas up and shit. But if your mind can't even fathom the level of what that situation is, then my nigga, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Like, how can you say you about the youth and then the youth, you know what I'm saying, in a situation like that probably traumatized
Wasn't his friend? It was
his friend got killed in front of him.
In front of him and his mom.
Him and his mom. So it's like, bro, you want him to fucking abide by some shit.
Oh, hold that down.
Over his mom. Like,
and then
bro, he can't even control that. He don't even have no wherewithal in that situation.
I don't know if you peeped, but did you hear their excuse of like, oh, you hear his lyrics? His lyrics be like him saying talking like he like that. And I'm like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Y'all
niggas lie all the time in their raps.
It's not even that. The shit that really pissed me off is that these rap niggas will co-sign anybody once they get hot. Anybody. Anything. I don't give a fuck what niggas was saying. Mad niggas was getting that to 6ix9ine. So it's like, how you gonna sit here and condemn a 17-year-old kid to the streets because of because of what happened when he was 13 years old, bro? Are you out your fucking mind?
My shit was like, so Uzi
That's
is
a fact,
like
Jalen. He's a corn.
Uzi is the nigga who like determines the street shit now.
Yeah, like how are we here where we looking at where Uzi has say so on some street?
Like Lil Uzi Vert is the nigga who's determining
what
like
are we talking
not
about?
Fucking with niggas who's like a nigga who be carrying purses.
What the fuck are we talking about? And it's not even like you could see the thing is when you in the streets like this gay
and he ain't snitch.
There's gay niggas that's solid. You get what I'm saying? So no disrespect to feminine
no disrespect.
niggas. You feel what I'm saying? No disrespect because there's a lot of gay niggas in the streets that put work in.
LGBTQ.
You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot because I know niggas in the streets that's gay that put work in.
This is 100% facts.
You get what I'm saying? That's 100% even masculine and they probably feminine in their relationships, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So I can't even say it's because he's feminine, but how did Uzi become a OG and what are the qualifications now?
Record sales.
Also though, it's like
and Uzi did a song with the niggas.
He didn't snitch. To snitch on somebody, you and them have to be in cooperation to commit a crime together.
Right.
Am I bugging?
No.
To snitch on somebody, me and somebody have to cooperate to do something illegal, and then I turn around and give them up.
Mm-hmm.
And the nigga simply witnessed a crime being perpetuated against his friend, which resulted in his friend dying. Like,
where's mom next to him?
If the cops know he there, the cops gonna come and speak to him. Then they're gonna ask his parents to speak to him, and that's out of his hands. He don't have no control. He's 13.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know if niggas don't know, but 13 is
a fucking baby.
Yeah,
bro.
That's a fucking child.
I just read the whole article, like real quick. I just zoomed through it. This is the stupidest fucking shit that I've heard all year. And it's 2021 now, so it's not that much shit that I've heard, but this is stupid.
It's
so fucking dumb.
This is
my fault.
Like,
it's trivial.
Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I will never. Will I fight somebody? Sure. Do I have weapons? Yeah. Am I somebody who grew up in the project? Yeah. I'm not a street nigga. I'm not a hard nigga like that. I'm in here with my. I'm in here with my snacks, my fiance, and my puppy. And I will tell you though, even from that perspective, this is not street shit. This is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. And I know real street kids who will think this is fucking stupid. At 13 years old.
No, I don't know if y'all peep, but there's a video of a dude that's from I think he's from Dallas, and he made like a video talking about it. He a real street nigga, and you could tell he was like, "This is fucking stupid." He was like, "Who are y'all niggas?" Literally, because like at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of these situations, people insert themselves to be gatekeepers of like the street and shit. And this is me, like not a street nigga saying like, I look at that shit and I'll be like, I've never seen a real street nigga do that. Like in like social media, like on like in front of map.
Yo,
I've never seen a real street
finish.
I was gonna say we all know real street niggas. We all know murdering ass real street niggas. This ain't never been it. I don't know what the fuck this is. When you're 13 years old, you was 12 yesterday. You wasn't even old enough to have the teen behind your name. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Dead ass.
The fuck y'all?
Niggas at 13 that can't go outside by themselves.
Wait, hold on. You know what? Well, that's what's blowing mine. A bunch of niggas on the internet. Nah, nigga, he knew you gotta follow the nigga. I'm sorry. I'm from the hood and I'm from the projects and shit like that. And yes, I knew street niggas that was 13 and shit like that. But even then, you playing make-believe still almost. You get what I'm saying? You're not really, really involved at 13 unless you really like got born into it and shit, or you out here wilding. 13 at a base level, my nigga. You not in the streets. You playing make believe at 13. Bro.
And all the 13-year-old niggas that are wilding is in juvie.
Yes.
Well, like the shit to me, it was like, how the fuck is it like y'all niggas, y'all old niggas got like younger niggas sounding like, cause like I seen some shit on Instagram where the nigga Whack 100 was saying something about it, calling the nigga a snitch and all this shit, and some young rapper nigga named Tusi,
Mm-hmm.
the nigga was like Trippie Redd called him and was like telling him about it, and he was like why do you even care? Like, why do you even care, and why you telling me? Like, how you don't know that I'm not a snitch? Like, why do y'all niggas be involved? Like, this is the young nigga saying, like, why do y'all niggas be involving yourself in other people's business?
It's a fact.
It's just like,
real.
Damn, so how you got this little nigga making more sense than y'all a bunch of grown ass niggas? Like,
that ass.
Bro, I feel like we talk about this every episode, how these young niggas be flaming us up because these old niggas are stupid and they show it every time they talk. It's mad fucking crazy. Like, I literally will hear these niggas like talk about street rules, right? But then I'll also see them go against those rules all the fucking time. So it's just like, what are you even saying?
The Tusi nigga said something that, like, I never heard nobody say it before, but the shit made complete sense. The nigga said, because the nigga Whack 100 has said some shit about street rules, and the nigga Tusi was like street rules? Like, my nigga, we got into this street shit because ain't no rules out here.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's an outlaw land,
like,
nigga. What you talking about, rules?
Yeah, nigga, ain't no rules. Like, yeah.
I thought the streets was cutthroat.
Not snitching is a rule, but it ain't really a rule. Like, that's a part of being cutthroat.
All I'm saying is there's like, a lot of niggas that's outside that snitched. So, like, old niggas. And they don't check them at all. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
And niggas that really snitched, like a nigga that really told on his partner. Like, not a nigga who said he saw a crime type shit. Like, a nigga who told on somebody he was in cooperation with. That's a nigga who snitched. Y'all should be worrying about them niggas, which there are a lot of.
And I don't understand, like, we not we as the whole community, but we as in some of us use our energy on the stupidest fucking things.
Oh yeah.
Like, Uzi Vert is one of the biggest influential rappers, especially for young people right now. I'm not, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
No, you're right. You're right.
That being said, you're gonna use your influence for this.
Right.
And I know that this nigga hasn't spoken up on not a fucking thing. I'm 100% sure, right? Like, I mean, shit. On a baseline, niggas don't even understand. You could probably put out a tweet and a fucking Instagram post and put pressure on niggas for something like $2,000 checks. Easy.
Yep, he could very easily,
right?
But he don't give a fuck
he
about people.
Niggas
he did it by himself. No. But the only reason he did that is because he did that song that's viral. He was on it and he wanted to be taken off because he said, "Oh, I don't want to be associated with a snitch." And I'm just like, it just shows you really don't understand the gravity of the situation. It also shows that, like, niggas just really be willing to, like, I guess, show a facade of being tough or just, like, prove that they're tough or they follow some type of street rules. And it's like, nigga, them shits don't exist.
And why? I mean, his music is popular, but he's most visibly popular for being memes. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, that shit, that every fucking month shit that, I don't know, I just got here. Like that.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? That's what, I don't know. The way I grew up, the niggas who I thought was in the streets listening to music, right? Like Beans and these niggas, like, it was real shit. This what you not talking about? No, the fucking whatever the fuck you eat. Whatever, y'all pissing me off. I'm about to go get some juice. Just stupid.
Yeah, but that shit dumb.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, man, fuck that shit, man. let's get to this 100th episode, motherfucking offensive foul. The NBA is bike.
Yeah, it's
bike.
Niggas is losing by 50 already.
And I can't lie to y'all, I might be a little entertained.
I love it. I love it. It's good.
Ain't no fans in the stands. They can keep each other sick. I'm cool with it.
Yeah. That's a fact. It's decent. I like watching niggas get punched. Because that's what's going on. A lot of punching.
Yeah, a lot of teams are getting punched.
Niggas getting socked in their fucking mouth. Shit's crazy. KD's looking good. He's looking like KD. Looking like KD.
Can't lose a step.
Got yammed on stupid.
Yeah, it's
LaMelo fault. Kyrie is looking like Kyrie. You know, got the sage in his back pocket.
Facts.
Dennis Schroeder.
Didn't Trae Young? I feel like Trae Young went off.
He's he's been wilding like since game one.
Yeah, the NBA is looking healthy, looking like they're trying to recoup some of that money they lost last year.
Yeah.
What else?
I see their vibes.
You see the fucking Knickerbockers looking good.
Them niggas are playing basketball for real.
I see them niggas.
They actually playing basketball.
They playing their little tiny hearts out, man.
That's not even their fault. I found out what's going on with them in Seoul. That's not even their fault. Nobody else.
Well,
you said what? The Soul shit is hilarious. That Knicks joke was OD. You gotta watch Soul, Trey.
Disney roasted.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
I did see that clip. Now that you mention it, I did see that.
That Knicks joke is mad funny.
I think it's only a matter of time before Tibbs works his magic and runs them right into the ground.
Right into the ground. Facts.
Anyway,
but hopefully they get highlights. They get lowlights. Hopefully they get some.
I think we're in the midst of the highlights right now. Yeah, Spurs, man. They look like the Spurs. They look like they suck.
Y'all up by 4 right now. End of the third.
What we do, man? 2 whole buckets.
Yeah, we gonna wash y'all niggas, man.
Oh man, the Warriors though, man. Let's talk about
shit,
the Warriors,
they sorry.
Man.
Them niggas are sorry.
Nah, they good, man.
Let's talk about the Trash Bros. The
MVP,
the new pickup. Nah, we're not talking about stuff. We talking about the Trash Bros. Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Oubre. Them niggas.
They good.
I'm gonna be real. This is every argument I've ever made about Steph Curry come to light, and Steve Kerr.
Let's talk about it.
Like I've been saying for a while long, and Steve Kerr is an overrated coach. Steve Kerr is not a good coach. Mm-hmm. The Warriors, niggas act like the Warriors they're like, oh, Clay got hurt and Draymond hasn't played. I'm like, okay. And they still have the number 1 pick. They still have Steph Curry. That alone should be enough to keep you in games.
To be okay. Yeah, to be okay.
Decent. And Kelly Oubre never been a shooter, and Andrew Wiggins always been trash. But they're both above average garbage. Mm-hmm. And Kelly Oubre's not even garbage. Kelly Oubre's good, but he can't shoot.
One thing with Kelly Oubre is, did he sign here with intentions
to ruin them,
putting up this many threes?
Yo, exactly.
Like, was this crazy? Was this in the plans?
I don't know, son. I think they just tried to turn him into Clay, and that's not his job. Because he's not efficient.
No, they ain't trying to turn him into Clay. He's just trash.
He trash. The nigga trash. The trash bros.
There's no way niggas is watching him shoot threes and practicing like, yeah, we're gonna make him shoot it.
Yeah, we're gonna make him run around.
Nah, he just keeps shooting. No, Kelly Oubre takes terrible shots. He has no IQ on the court. That's everything that's wrong with Kelly Oubre is Kelly Oubre's fault.
It's literally this. Like when you watch the Warriors play, it's funny because James Wiseman is actually good. Like and fucking Eric Pascal is kind of trash. There's a lot of like random niggas on the bench that actually kind of could put in a little bit of work. And Steph Curry is getting fucking triple teamed and he can't do shit. And but this nigga Kelly Oubre gets the ball and all of the Warriors ball movement just stops. Like this nigga doesn't see anyone. Like the nigga just tries to either like pull up for the three or drive to try to dunk.
He is where ball movement goes to die.
That shit is crazy. Like I watched him play like in 2 games and was just like, I never realized he was this like dumb. Like he doesn't understand basketball. LaMelo's the opposite. Love LaMelo.
LaMelo is fucking shining, bro.
That nigga feel for the game is crazy. You get to just see this nigga scanning every like once the basketball is loose, nigga shoot up a jumper. This nigga just out right here. I'd be like, ooh, I like that. Keep doing that. Lonzo's also shining low key.
You know who doesn't have that feel for the game? Y'all might roast me for this, and because this is my man, but the homie Brody he gonna have the worst collapse.
Nah, it's not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I feel so bad. That's my man's in them.
And I have to fix what you just were saying. Is not going to have the worst collapse. He is in the midst of the worst collapse in the history of the NBA.
But you know why it is, right? Because he don't have actual basketball mechanics and skills. He was just a nigga who was wild athletic and wild passionate. He was just like, oh, I'm a dunk on you and you can't stop me. And that's what he had. And you can do that when you 22, 23.
But the thing is, he does though. He has vision because he can dime. He can board. Use your skills that you have and maximize them shit.
He don't care about
that.
The
nigga swears to God that he is a fucking Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
My nigga, you can get to the rack, you can pass the ball, you can rebound the ball. Those are your fucking star qualities. Stop trying to shoot the ball. Stop trying to dribble the ball.
Or if you want to shoot the ball, develop a fucking better jump shot.
Free Bradley Beal, man. This nigga is killing himself.
I know you're not working on it. Bro. You're not working on it.
0 for 5. They upped
you're
right
now. You're not. You know what you're doing in the off season? You practicing bad fits.
Yeah.
Because there's no way, like you.
I can't even defend this nigga, son.
As somebody that plays ball, when you're working on something, you see it get better. Like if you're actually working on it, like.
It's regressing.
You see it.
The jump shot's regressing.
It's regressing. You get what I'm saying?
Like even his like mid-range jumpers are not like hitting like they used to, and that's like his bread and butter.
Right.
And that shit is fucking crazy.
He shoots. You know what it is with him? He's too egotistical about his game to the point that Palm was making.
Yeah.
You could tell his mid-range. His mid-range used to be better.
That's what I'm saying. It's getting worse,
and it's getting worse because in his mind, he's like, I got a mid range, and therefore I can still shoot the mid range. I don't need to work on the mid range. And niggas is like around him, like, yo, your shit is regressing. He's like, no, it's not. like I don't know.
You're wrong.
I don't know, man. What's good with Luka, man?
Is he hurt? What's going on?
He's not playing well.
He's not playing well at all.
Oh, it's early. It's early still.
I mean, but still, man.
Yeah, but I feel like also the NBA kind of like Luka's nice. Don't get me wrong.
He's nice.
But when people start adjusting to your game, you gotta understand how to like.
Yeah, they pushed him to be the next great white hope, and I think they pushed him way too early.
Yeah,
because now, remember, I think we was talking about it, right? How nobody's scared of the fucking Clippers no more. Yeah. I feel like all it takes
is the Clippers.
Yeah, niggas be smacking the Clippers around. All I'm saying is all it takes is for niggas to figure out what you do, and then that's it.
Yeah,
like that's why Steph Curry's struggling. That's why a few niggas that's like kind of like the focal point stars are struggling because niggas don't know what to fucking do.
LeBron is so fucking amazing
because he always finds a way, man.
Always finds a way. Always.
All
LeBron's also playing better because Marc Gasol is so good,
and that's always been my knock on Steph Curry. He does not find a way when it's based on him. If it's up to Steph Curry, I don't know. If it's just him, I don't know.
He don't
either.
Steph Curry,
that's the crazy shit. He don't need it.
Not Chris Paul.
Like like if it's in Dame's hands at the end of the game and you need buckets, you getting those buckets.
Or if it's in CP3's hand and you need the right play, you get in the right play.
You get in the right play every time.
That's actually CP3's like fault, right? Like that's also his weakness. Is that he always makes the right play, and sometimes he shouldn't be getting the bucket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like LeBron has that issue too.
Yeah.
It's always making the right play instead of like getting the bucket.
Yeah.
Fat ass James Harden's been doing that this year.
Yeah.
What?
I've been watching him play. Like he makes the right play over like getting the bucket, even though he will get those buckets. It's funny watching him play.
Out, nigga.
Yeah, he literally had 1 point like in like 2 quarters, and it ended with like 33. And then I was just like, this nigga's deciding when he wants to play basketball.
Yeah.
And he's a bitch. I don't like that shit, son. Yeah. Play basketball all the time, nigga. Even if you hate them niggas, play good enough that nigga,
you get millions. So you get millions, man. Just hoop. You get millions to hoop.
It disrespects the game, and I'm not like one of those.
I don't like it.
Head, but it's wild disrespectful, especially when you
he's
got
so nice
in the same. You so nice, and you got niggas in the same league who like honestly like niggas like even like LeBron, right? Who I see LeBron still diving for loose balls. LeBron don't gotta dive for loose balls.
Mm-hmm.
He don't
gotta do that shit. You know what I mean? And like also, you said it before, Cole. Damn, this nigga gets so good, bro. Like
Gasol's mad fucking good,
I ain't
bro.
never seen a nigga as immobile as Gasol who can have as much.
It's that European shit, bro. Like literally, it's that European. Like, and I was talking to AK about it the other day, and I was like, it's crazy watching LeBron play when Gasol's on the floor because LeBron plays like young LeBron when Gasol's on the floor. Like once the ball like is in Gasol's hand and this nigga's like scanning, LeBron just be dusting niggas like boom straight to the basket. Get the alley, straight to the basket, get the cut dunk. This nigga Gasol is like diamond niggas from like cross court. I was like, yo, right? And then like Gasol was doing the Dennis Rodman shit. I see the ball, I get it. It get off the rim. I gotta get it here, and I gotta put it over here, and I throw it over there. Yo, this nigga Gasol was hitting threes, not jumping off the fucking floor, nigga. Like just.
Yep.
Is the best team LeBron has ever had.
It's crazy.
I think so.
But
no, that's a fact.
Here's where we get exposed. We need a big man, like a true big man
who can play
that can move, that's mobile and is an actual big man. Like
that's why I thought they was going to keep Dwight or JaVale.
I wanted to keep at least JaVale because JaVale's mobile and he'll be the big body out there to put his hands up. You feel me?
They'll figure it out. Trade deadline.
They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out.
And I can't believe that KCP is still on Lakers.
That nigga's nice though. He's doing his
thing.
Yo,
man, that nigga hit some big shots in the finals,
man.
Thing.
Yeah, they have to keep him. He's the vet now. He's the vet.
You can't diss that. You can't diss that.
He got that ring swag in there. Now he be trying to dunk on niggas and shit.
Yeah, he be trying to wild out. Yo,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I gotta get something to eat.
So fucking nice. The Lakers scouts are so good.
Yeah, that THT dude is very, very good.
Yo,
he's very good.
He don't waste moves. Taylor.
The Horton Tucker.
He does not waste moves. Nigga's a bucket.
Yeah.
He be passing the shit out of the ball. He got high IQ, son.
He can hoop. He can hoop.
Yo, this team is crazy. I love it.
Devontae Friga lost to Devin in the lab, and they won.
I know. I watched that shit.
I was so happy.
Fuck Friga.
Fuck Friga, nigga. You nice. You nice. But you white, nigga. Devin in the lab was dogging this nigga, bro.
This nigga.
Dog this nigga, bro.
Are we talking about YouTube basketballs right now? YouTube basketballs.
So YouTube, if y'all don't know, like there's like a YouTube basketball community. Niggas play each other 1-on-1 and shit like that. Devin in the lab is like the OG. Like this nigga been nice, been on the YouTube scene doing his thing, but he could hoop. He been nice, like going overseas to play and shit like that. He's dumb nice. Nobody want smoke with this nigga type shit. So this other nigga Devontae Friga, who was playing in college and he was like vlogging everything. He started to grow his like fan base and shit like that. So he goes to different courts and plays against niggas and shit like that and get his shit off. So now he was like, yo, I want to see Devin in the lab. So this whole year, them niggas been going back and forth. Like, oh, these niggas, we want to play each other, but it got to get right. So it was just going back and forth and back and forth. But on the other side though, there's other like one-on-ones going on, like Cash Nasty and Flight, and a bunch of other like side shit going on. But this is like niggas that can actually play ball. So this is why it's important. So niggas is like, all right, so the Devontae Friga nigga shit growing, Devin in the lab, the OG. So niggas like, who gonna win type shit. Like this nigga Friga, the new young bull.
He a shooter. He the young shooter. He like literally like just like they play like 5 dribbles or 3 dribbles usually, right?
Yeah.
And he's one of those niggas. He'll dribble one time, just step back and pop.
Yeah.
Hit that shit. But Dev, nice, cooked you the fuck up. Everything.
Boy, that nigga's hesitation. This nigga was lay me. I was like, oh.
I was like, he cooked them.
He cooked them.
Yo, you be watching the Marcellus Howard dude?
Yes, I just don't like watching light skinned niggas play basketball.
Yo, he just watched this the Asian
Kenny nigga. I knew he was gonna watch
him 2 games. The first game was like 11-1. The other one was like 11-4, son. I was like, he cooked this nigga,
Yo,
son.
Prom, if y'all ever bored, my nigga, like, and y'all just need content to watch, this is like my backup content when I'm like, I don't want to watch nothing on Hulu, bullshit. Yo, these niggas be trash and be going dumb hard about playing each other one-on-one.
Yo, it's so hilarious.
It's the fun, and the shit is the one-on-one isn't like the funniest part. It's the reactions.
Like
so niggas will watch the one-on-one and react to it. Oh my!
We'll send you. Yo,
Did you see the recent one with Tristan and Jess where they got in a fight?
Yo, yes, nigga kicked the nigga in the head. His big man in the head.
Nigga punted in the head. Bro,
there was a nigga that was playing like Julius Randle the whole game, and the nigga was wild aggressive, and then they got into an argument, and like I think the big nigga tried to swing at him, and then ran and tripped, and then the
big nigga was some soft nigga. It's big soft European white nigga. He went to break it up. Cause the nigga he just got knocked out by the one black nigga on Tristan.
You're dead ass. The one
put the nigga out. Nigga swung. He weaved. When I tell you, he linked him like it literally linked him like he just toppled over, nigga. He popped back up, went to go grab the black nigga. Somebody tackled the white nigga. The black nigga turned around, was like, "Fuck it, free hit." Punted this nigga. Punted this nigga in the head, son. This shit was so fucking funny, bro.
This nigga Tristan Jazz type
the
nice
YouTube basketball community, bro, is
they're hilarious, bro.
Hilarious.
Yo, you gotta watch Tristan Jazz's recent video when he goes to the park in Milwaukee and some like nigga in jean shorts playing some old nigga in jean shorts. Yo, he like that white boy breaking him over something.
They be going to like hood parks, my nigga. You seen the one with Devontae Friga went, and the nigga was like, "Oh, you gonna put us on YouTube? We be back."
And they was like, "Yo, what's good, YouTube boy?" They was like, "Nigga came to the park and pulled the grip out and just had it out." Like, "Hi, YouTube, nigga." Yo, remember he was like 7-0. That's the end of the game. That's what happened.
Yeah.
The niggas was like, "We playing till 11." He said, "Nah, none of that is happening."
Yeah. It's over. It's lit. That shit is funny, bro.
I fuck with it, man.
Funny. Man, any final hates, man? What's up?
My final hate is that we ain't get a $2,000 stimmy.
Yeah, I need that. I need that 2K.
My final hate is that mad people got COVID and didn't die from it. Like what's this name? Rudy Giuliani, Donald. The bitch McConnell get that shit. Every one of these white niggas that got COVID and didn't die, fuck them niggas.
I feel like Mitch McConnell is COVID.
Thanks.
That nigga is the
patient
zero, nigga. Do you see that nigga? His skin be rotting and shit. This nigga is not alive, bro.
That nigga is half dead, boy.
I wouldn't be surprised if the nigga was like on strings, like a puppet. Niggas was pretending like he was alive, but he been dead for like 50 years. Come on, man.
That nigga is terrible. So.
My final hate is towards Mitch McConnell's skin and how he looked. That nigga look crazy, son. You ever see him?
Looking fella.
Yeah. Let me see. My final hate is for my normal final hate. That this is just going to be a staple. Joe Biden and Kamala. Y'all already know why I don't fuck with the niggas. These niggas is already Beggy Bundys and ain't even in office yet. How you asking niggas for money and you turn down. Never mind. That's one of my final hates.
Yo, listen, just give me my 2K when y'all get in that fucking office, man.
My other final hates is for motherfucking fuck, what was it? My final hate is nigga. My final hate is for niggas that just like they invade platforms and just like immediately start trying to steal. Like niggas, like the audacity of niggas in 2020 is different.
Like you got caught stealing before, but now you come on this new platform trying to steal.
You come on a new platform, like, and also not even just like people that have stole before. It's like random people be like, "Yo, I can make you a millionaire." They be like, "Nigga, y'all niggas, like that's crazy." I watched Wreck-It Ralph.
You sure?
Remember? I watched you seen Wreck-It Ralph, and it was like they like little embodiments of spam. Nigga be walk up and try to sell you shit. That's what's going on now. Like people are walking embodiments of spam. Like you niggas is spam. That's crazy that niggas is just spam. Like why are you trying? Niggas came on Clubhouse in December and started follow trains. What the fuck is happening here?
Nigga said walking.
I tweeted literally. No funny shit. It's mad hard to type out follow for follow. Like that's mad hard to do. Like to be like nigga, if you follow me, I'll follow you. Like that's so weird to me.
That's some beggy
shit,
man.
Does not allow me to do that.
No. Niggas be starting like, how to be a millionaire rooms, and don't be no millionaires in there.
Don't be no millionaires.
It don't be no millionaires.
First. Make yourself one first.
And people will eat it up like, yeah, he dropping gems. Like y'all niggas gotta think about it. If the nigga that's telling you how to do something and he not that, that's obviously a scam, bro. Like obviously. You niggas gotta use your brain. Like use your brain, bro. Nah, my nigga. Niggas
that's hard.
There's no way you getting scammed like this in 2020, bro. No way.
They are.
No way.
It's 2021.
Oh yeah, 2021 now. That's crazy.
They probably still will be. Oh yeah, it's different. 2021.
Sadness.
Yeah, man. But that's it. That's all I got, man. That's all I got, man. We out of here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the 100th episode, man. This shit was fucking lit, nigga. 101 next
100, man. Will Chamberlain.
You heard? We out here. We out here, my niggas. Hey, Champ.
I know vibes, man.
Hey. I mean, suck you matters.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
You off the air?
Not yet.